Hi, welcome. Glad you all can be here. This is a very significant day for Champaign, Urbana, the county, all the citizens of Champaign County. Welcome to our ceremonial groundbreaking here for the Olympian Drive. I'll call it phase 3 of multi-phase project as we look to extend Olympian Drive from Duncan all the way to US 45. My name's Bill Gray. I'm the Public Works Director for the City of Urbana. I'm one of 3 key players in this whole process for Olympian Drive. As most of you know, this is a 3-party project that's involving the City of Champaign, Champaign County, and Urbana. Urbana is the lead agency, but I would be remiss if I didn't introduce my partner in crime, if you will, Jeff Blue from Champaign County, and Dave. Dave, an engineer, said, "Oh, that's a recent recognition." That's right. Congratulations on that too. And Dave Clark, of course, with the City of Champaign. So, acting city engineer.
Yeah, full blown. He's got it now.
I would like to reveal he is now the city engineer, no acting. So congratulations, Dave. I didn't know that, and he's been gone for a couple of weeks. So anyway, that's fantastic. Congratulations. I would like to recognize there's a whole lot of people in this. You all are responsible for this to be where we are today. It took a lot of effort, no question, for those who followed it from the beginning. And really it goes back to the mid 90s with the location study, et cetera. But to get the project underway, kind of started in 2009, but the impetus of that is a lot of people were responsible for that. And I think to start off with, we have to thank our state representatives, State Representative Naomi Jacobson and Senator Michael Frericks for the funding part of it. So I want to give thanks to you for that and recognize you for being here today. We have had, even at the congressional and our senators and congressmen through the years have been supportive of this project and have done a lot of effort behind the scenes, if you will, in helping with the funding part. This is a project that's being funded with no local dollars, which is amazing when you think about it. We have state Illinois Jobs Now money, we have federal surface transportation urban money, and we have grade crossing protection fund money from the Illinois Commerce Commission. So it's just an amazing way to assemble that, package that into what we have. Other elected officials, though, from the city of Urbana, we have Mayor Pressing, who will say a few words in just a minute, and other council members, Smythe and Marlin. Who else am I missing? From City of Champaign, we have Tom Bruno will say a few remarks here in a few minutes, Deb Finan, and who else do we? Okay, Vic, I'm sorry, and Karen. Okay, Karen Foster, of course. Paul's here. Gosh, we have almost a full council attendance here. And then from the county board, we have several representatives, Chair L. Kurtz and other county board members. So we want to, Chris, so I want to thank you all for being here today. Okay, I'm sorry. Jim Dwyer, thank you. A lot of other city staff involved from the cities and the county, and anyway, it just took a huge effort, and I'd be remiss not to also recognize how the role that the Regional Plan Commission played in this, with leadership from Cam Moore and Rita Black and her staff. John Dimmitt was involved at the time very heavily prior to. So again, all of you in this room had a hand in this, and I'm most thankful for that. I'd like to first introduce State Representative Naomi Jacobson. She would like to say a few words. So, Naomi.
Thank you. What a great turnout. This is really exciting today. And, you know, it seems to me that it probably didn't really happen this way, but from the time I was elected, it seemed like people were asking me, get money for the Olympian Drive, get money for the Olympian Drive. And this came from all the communities that Bill already mentioned, all the players. And so it was something that was really important to me for my time in the legislature, and hey, it's happening now. So that's the really good thing. Thanks for all your good work on this.
Thank you, Naomi. Next, we'd like to hear a few words from City of Urbana Mayor Laurel Pressing.
Thank you, Bill. And this really is a team effort. This is the third decade that we've been working on this project. I came across it when I was running for mayor in 2005, and I went to the AFL-CIO, and they asked me what my position was on Olympian Drive. And I said, well, I really thought it was important to open up Lincoln Avenue. Little did I know that the project would be in a phase that would just go to Lincoln Avenue. But the big hang up in Urbana at the time was that the land is in the Champaign School District, and some people didn't want to do that. And I thought, well, you know, it's in the Champaign School District. I'm for education, and we're going to go ahead with this thing. And the role that we played was just trying to work with county board members and everything, but the day-to-day grinding was done by Bill Gray and Jeff Blue. And they're the ones that negotiated with landowners, and this took years, and we got county board votes and finally got it done. And Christine Pearson from the Squire family is here. And there she is. And I know her aunt, Shirley Squire, I knew from many years ago, being in HIPS. We helped her husband start a recycling business. But it's interesting, all the cast of characters, that it takes so much just to get a road done. And this is eventually going to go to US 45. But right now, we're very happy that it's going to go to Lincoln Avenue. So thank you all very much for your help.
Thank you, Mayor. Next, I'd like to introduce Councilmember Tom Bruno, City of Champaign.
Thank you, Bill. Bill makes the point that these kinds of transformational projects don't happen without decades of work and everybody working together towards a common goal. I want to acknowledge again my fellow council members Deb Finan, Karen Foster, Paul Faraci, Vic McIntosh, and I think that's all that are in the room today. But this doesn't happen unless Urbana and Champaign and the county are on the same page, and then we get help from the state and federal government and from larger entities than us, the Illinois Commerce Commission with the overpass, the work of Naomi Jacobson, the city of Urbana, Laurel Pressing, and Champaign all coming together to accomplish this long-term goal. This is transformational of our community. There are people out there who haven't been born yet who will come to use this highway and will never remember or know of a day when it didn't exist. So you don't do these things for the current generation, you do them for your grandchildren so that the community is a workable, usable, and developable community for them so that they have a high quality of life. The roads that we enjoy, that we all took to get here today, were built by the generations that went before us, who had vision to know that this community was going to grow and would have needs in the future that were greater than the needs 50 years ago. So I want to thank everybody in the room, because I don't think there's a person in the room that didn't have some role in this process. The contractor is an excellent contractor, and we have a great deal of faith in Foyt's, and and I understand that after this event, after the punch and cookies, we all get to do a lap in the bulldozer. So if you've ever dreamed about doing that, but here you go, Bill. Thanks.
Thanks, Tom. If you would raise your hand if you're associated with any of the engineering consultants and contractor and subcontractors, there's a bunch of you in the back of the room. Maybe get a show of hands as to the involvement. Appraisers, lots of involvement in putting this project together that were support, obviously, to the cities, to the county to get this done. So, okay, now for the fun part of today with the ceremony. We'd like to get three distinct pictures. The first would be all elected officials here. So whether it's state, local, We're going to get you a shovel and a hard hat if you want to wear the hard hat. Then the second group will be anybody involved with the contractors or consultants, engineering consultants. And the third picture will be any of the staffs of the cities, the county, RPC,